The temperatures are cooling off, but the sun is still shining, and that makes for perfect football weather in the city of Pittsburgh at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. First carry for James Conner. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
What you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your block. Carry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Steelers in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, here's the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Akers going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Conner is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Steps away. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up? Because they can't afford to let the ball go to the defense.
Opportunities, and I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
A pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. they can't wait to get started again.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Cam Akers, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just...
There he goes, left side. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5-6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club. As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
A first carry now. This is Williams. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On play action, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance.
Now it's on. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. That was my fault. I was too thirsty on that first pass.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 65 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Succop, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he brings it.
I don't even know what to say about that one. Bro. That's a bad throw, I guess.
Huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all? I think he earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Gano the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. He gets this to Thornton. 20. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Tyquan Thornton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Mahomes now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Mahomes now on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs get a bit closer. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. A give, running right is Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Fields taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Here's Hardman to return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando. We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the 31, Mahomes, and caught by Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his left. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up for the 1st and goal.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mecole Hardman.
I know, y'all. I know. Y'all like, he down by 17. No way in here, this nigga. Man, let's go.
Gano now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Steelers 31.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action, Fields. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Bro, this is defense for y'all. This is defense. I'm turning it up. I'm putting the plays in. I see what he called it. I call empty squad. We know what's up. We know what's up. Where we at? Where we at, coach? Where we at? No, I don't want no pick, man. And him right now, bro. Go get him, bro.
Things tend to apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by St. Brown. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he'll find Metcalf. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And right side, Henry's got it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pardon me, how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. Call from the 10-yard line in, the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. But I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns.
Big baby, man. Get the Wolves. Throw the Wolves right now, bro. He cooked. Roll him up in the wood right now. He cooked. Roll him up in the wood. He cooked. Hey, I'm going to let the time noodle down. I ain't going to lie to y'all. He going out there feast on that one. Come here. Boy, we the best defense around, bro. What is y'all talking about? We going to show up when it's time. They showed up for me, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let them sit in this. He going to sit in this one. He going to sit after that turnover. Look like a commercial break. Commercial break, nigga. Commercial break. I know I'm looking like a god right now, y'all. Y'all like, kill this man. I was down 17. He throwing bomb. Man, we ain't worried about that. We got fucking DK Metcalf. We're crying out loud. That's Optimus Prime. That's not Megatron. That's Optimus Prime. He here to save the day. Optimus Prime is here to save the day. He here to save all the Tampa Bay innings. He here to save the day, y'all. He's here to save the day. I don't gotta throw it to him unless it's time, unless it's DK time. His new name is Donkey Kong. That's what we're gonna call him, Donkey Kong. Don't mess with Donkey Kong. That's his new name, y'all, Donkey Kong. Well, I want to heat him up so bad. We ain't giving him nothing.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing again on second down. Fields to Boyle here over the middle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll try and run for it with counter. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
A good pickup there at 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And 2 downs incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. Touchdown.
So I can do that too. I can do that too, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? DK, motherfucker. Call that nigga Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Can't hang with Donkey Kong. This is a message to the NFC. Y'all have been entertained today. That's how entertained y'all. I was down. I came back. Showed y'all. I've been coming back all season. Boy Rack probably ready to get up out of here about now.
Gano now following the touchdown and gonna kick it away.
It's all good, bro. This is called learning on the fly, bro. I seen that crap. They steady letting this nigga get deep, bro. I got some coverages. Don't trip. Don't trip. I got some coverages, goddammit. What you talking about? I'm about to heat his ass up now. Let's go. Come here, nigga. Come here, nigga. Y'all heard them dogs coming. I'm coming out. Them niggas is 10. Yeah, you better run them deep. No, we making them tackles out there now, boy. Making them tackles out there now, boy.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. That's in the center. Here's first and 10. There goes a deep ball.
Yeah, OX. Yeah. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris. Hold next now, buddy. Give me that. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm coming for him again.
Be sure to mark him and give him a gain of 5 on the completion. Today's snap into defense. He's going to throw this one deep right side.
What's up? Care about that? How about that? We been locked them up all motherfucking day. God damn it. Come on, fuck. Carter can't holler defense. SS2 trap, man. Tell him, holler. Tell him this your shit. Yeah, holler. Tell him. You running your defense on the goal line. Throwing say two trap. You already know, baby. Call this the holler defense. Give me that, boy. The holler defense, boy. The holler defense. We call that the holler defense, boy. You can't holler defense. See, you can't holler. Good call. Good call, holler. Call that the holler defense, baby. Holiday chill. I'm gonna show some sportsmanship because I definitely want to throw it on the ball, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see if I can resist. I want to throw it so bad. Ooh, and it's a perfect look too. It's perfect. Oh my God, I ain't gonna do him like that, y'all. That's a touchdown. He tripped me. Man, y'all, I can't resist, bro. All right, fuck that. I don't want DK to get it though. Fuck it, let's give it to somebody else. Okay, DJ, go get him. Oh shit. Thanks, Mike T. Hey y'all, I am the real Pat Mahomes. I don't care none of y'all say. This is the best y'all ever seen with Pat Mahomes. I'm like unstoppable right now, man. I feel like Superman right now. Like down 16, 17. Boy, I ain't blink. I'm like, oh, we coming back. We gonna make some plays defensively. Offensively, it's on your boy. For your boy, and we gonna get it done. Hey, I know y'all thought I was down. I thought I was out. Alright. You like it, Justin? That's what you call a fucking gamer, bro.
blow for the Steelers. The loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year.
And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.